because at the end of the day, both of us is trying to go home, and cops don't know what you have in your car, but you do. So at the end of the day, they're trying to be safe. They're trying not to get shot, just like you're trying not to be shot. So that's where that common ground has to come in play. Let the cop do their job. Have your information ready. Roll down your windows. You got to make it comfortable for the cop much as possible, because that's where people get shot at. There, cops are not comfortable, and it's that mentality: is my life or your life? And I hate to say it, but that's how it is, because there's too many cops getting shot and too many innocent people getting shot. So if we keep doing this, cops are sucked, F the pigs. If we keep with that mentality, we keep going to keep getting shot. We keep going to get pulled over for no reason. We have to have a common ground somewhere in this world.
I just want to. I know the police officer is not watching, but thank you for letting me go. I have no front plate, tinted windows.
You shady looking ride, you. Always getting me into trouble.
And guys, I just want to say, this is why my Charger doesn't have tinted windows, is because I would continuously get pulled over.
Hey, Robert, I'm just giving you a written warning.
Really, nigga?
You did everything you were supposed to. You pulled over and you had everything ready for me, okay?
Awesome. Thank
right,
you.
you have a great night.
You gave me a Merry Christmas. Appreciate it. Hey, that's the best Christmas gift ever.
There you go. I mean, get you out of one a $300 ticket.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. That's awesome. See? Look what she put right here. Merry Christmas.
A very booming channel at this point, and is certainly creating a lot of great videos that are receiving a lot of attention. And the gentleman that I'm referring to is YouTubeN on a Budget. How's it going?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
So, Rob, you want to tell us a little bit about some of the hot button topics that you're currently releasing at the moment? Because it seems as though, each video that you're releasing is getting a lot of views, a lot of attention, and the comments section is going nuts.
Oh, man, you got a couple of topics. Cops is a good topic right now, getting pulled over. And just the typical V6 stuff, the exhaust, upgrading it, modifying it, what you can do to make V6 great again.
Okay. Yeah, I love the hat. I heard it's getting a little controversial, but we're gonna touch on that in a few minutes. Really, the two topics that I want to kind of hit on is the V6 stuff. It seems as though as soon as you started with that Flowmaster, it seemed as though the views and everything started picking up, and then you kind of shifted over to what other yourself recently just got pulled over, and you filmed almost the entire thing. And I kind of want to go over a little bit about how you get pulled over, because it seemed as though you were calm as a cucumber. You were in there taking photos of yourself, thumbnails, and everything. And I kind of want to hear what your perspective is on how Tall Guy got pulled over, as opposed to what it is that you do.
Yeah. So. Yes, I was calm, but no, I wasn't calm. When they take so long, man, now, I've never been arrested or nothing, but everybody say I was knitting that sock because I was playing with it so much, singing Merry Christmas and all that. But what you want to talk about? So what you want to talk about? We don't no letting back. What you want to talk about? I'll let you know how I feel about everything.
Well, you know what? Let me know what your thoughts are on like how Corey handled that situation, and then go over how you handle yourself getting pulled over.
All right, so me and Corey is two different people, so we already know that. I think Corey probably, if he would have handled it a different way, he probably wouldn't have went to jail. He's a cool guy and all that, but from my perspective, man, he should have just shouldn't said nothing, period. So, and if you notice how when I talk to cops, I just answer questions, and I just keep the same tone I'm having right now as I'm talking. I don't say nothing smart or none of that. So I feel if he would have held back a little bit, and I understand his frustration, but I think his frustration honestly got him locked up. But he was mistreated though. At the end of the day, him and his brother was mistreated.
Okay, and so you had any experiences like that? Because it seems as though in the video when you got pulled over, I mean, you had everything at the ready for the police officer. You seemed it was, I don't know, just smooth sailing, if you will. Because when I looked at your video, that to me is a similar situation when I get pulled over. I roll down my windows, I have everything ready for the police officer. I have my hands in a area where they can see it. This way, when they're approaching the vehicle, there's no kind of suspicion, or they know that I'm not, messing around. And really, the way that you spoke to the police officer is similar to me. I speak when spoken to. I don't really talk back. I kind of just want them to get the information that they need. This way, I can go, kind of on my way.
Yeah. So I could just tell you if I was in Corey's position, man, when the cop came up with that attitude, I'll tell you one thing, living out here in Houston, Texas, cops always judge a book by its cover. If you watch the video previous to this one, before this one, the cop was actually totally different, but I still didn't get a ticket because it's how I actually showed, just basically talking professional and all that. So I don't let my sometimes I say my ignorance, because you can get ignorant sometimes, but I don't let that show when I get pulled over by cops, because at the end of the day, both of us is trying to go home, and cops don't know what you have in your car, but you do. So at the end of the day, they're trying to be safe. They're trying not to get shot, just like you're trying not to be shot. So that's where that common ground has to come in play. Let the cop do their job. Have your information ready. Roll down your windows. You got to make it comfortable for the cop much as possible, because that's where people get shot at there. Cops are not comfortable, and it's that mentality, is my life or your life. And I hate to say it, but that's how it is, because there's too many cops getting shot and too many innocent people getting shot. So if we keep doing this, cops are sucked, F the pigs. If we keep with that mentality, we keep getting shot. We keep going to get pulled over for no reason. We have to have a common ground somewhere in this world.
I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think a lot of people, myself included, have this nervous energy when you're getting pulled over. You just don't know what to kind of expect, and I think some of us just handle it, a little bit wrong, if you will. But I couldn't agree with you anymore. These guys are out there, girls out there doing their job, and they just want to go home, to their families without, having to worry about getting shot, and I think more people should figure out ways to make the cop feel a little bit more comfortable, so that the whole process just goes a little bit smoother. That being said, the police officer that handled Corey definitely came in hot and heavy,
Yeah, he really did really unprofessional, man. I don't say he should lose his job, but something should happen to him, man, because I'm just glad Corey was filming, because people can see that there are some good cops and some bad cops in this world, and it's a lot of good cops.
Do you think that the way that Corey was waving the camera amplified the situation, or do you think that because he had that up there, and
I don't think it amplified the situation, RT. The guy had a flashlight on it, so he knew it was a gun. But what pissed the cop off is how Corey said, he repeated what he said. Are you stuttering? Did I stutter? And he's continued filming. He's continued saying he's filming. And the cop said he was filming, but he didn't even have a freaking body cam on. So I don't know why he said he was filming. But yes, that's what pissed the cop off. I won't be 100% honest. And that's why Corey went to jail, is because he was recording and he was just mouthing off a little bit. But they have to prove he was street racing. If he wasn't street racing, then he wasn't street racing. So the cop really arrested him for no reason.
kind of why I made that video. Number one, I was a little taken back by the whole stuttering thing. I understand the keys, although I thought it was a little, a little crazy. The hand me over the keys. He was just making sure that it wasn't, that they weren't going to be a flight risk. I'm sure he was trying to grab the key because he didn't pull over Corey's brother. Okay, Corey's brother pulled off to the side, and I believe he was trying to get the keys from Corey. This way he can run off, obviously, and get the other Corey's brother. But what really kind of forced me to make that video was really I was sitting there listening to this police officer say that they were street racing, and if you look at the end of the charges, they were one behind the other, and to me that's kind of weird racing.
Man, I wasn't there, but I don't believe Corey was street racing because you know why? If he was street racing, I guarantee you he would have recorded it.
That's what I was saying in my video, that anything of substance, anything that is mildly entertaining with a vlogger, they would be recording, or they would have more footage to show. So you know what, moving past all of that, because you know what, I found it was extremely interesting. I love the little note at the end of your video that the police officer gave you. What was it? Have a Merry Christmas or something like that?
She said Merry Christmas, man. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
And it was like a warning, right?
Yeah, it was a warning. And then she didn't really put the right speed down. So y'all didn't see the beginning of it because I didn't want to make no crazy movement in the car while she was walking up, because she walked up real quick. I barely had enough time to reach in my back pocket, get my wallet out. And I don't, here in Texas, I don't know about anywhere else, we can use our app for our insurance card. So I never carried my insurance card. I showed her my phone and my concealed handgun license. And so I couldn't she had my phone too, so I couldn't record and give her my phone at the same time. So that's why nobody seen me again.
You gave her your phone?
Yes, because my insurance card is an app. I have State Farm.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have to have an actual card. We can use our app, like when we go to DPS and all that. So I couldn't record that whole first situation, and my camera was in my trunk, in my bag. So I can't go to my trunk because that really looked crazy. I really get shot. Yeah. But I was really going 61, and she said it was a 45, but I went back to see what the speed limit was. Really a 40.
So let's talk about that, actually. You got pulled over doing a 0 to 60
and I text you right when I was doing it too. That's the crazy
part. At your best time. Yes.
So I think the exhaust made my car just a slight bit faster, man.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. It would free up a little bit of horsepower, but I still think that you need a tune in order to really gain the full effects. But I find that extremely interesting because you're not a performance guy. You go out, you get your first real performance mod, and do 0 to 60, and you're getting pulled over.
Well, no, it was actually the second one, because the first one I was just playing around. I got a 6.6. If you go back and look at the video, a 7.6. You'll see a 7.6 up there. I'm like, dang, I got that pretty easy. I said, let me floor it this time. And the reason why I was doing the 0 to 60, it goes back to, remember you challenged me back in the day and we did that 0 to 60? And I said, man, I wonder if I can beat my old time. Remember, I couldn't get past the 7.8. And I said, I wonder, could I beat my old time? And that's when I text you. I said, hey, when I got that 7.6, do exhaust make your car faster? Because I got that 7.6 very easy. And I think I could have beat the 7.4. I think I could have probably got a 7.2 if I wouldn't have got pulled over, because I had to ease off of it at the end. But I got a 7.4 when I got pulled over.
Okay. And what was the speed limit? I'm just curious. So
man, she said it was 45, but I went back after she let me leave. I went back. I made a U-turn to see. I said I could have sworn I didn't see a 45. I don't look at the speed limit. I never do because I never speed. Yeah. But it was a 40, man. But she put 45 on the actual paperwork, which was awesome. So because if I would have been going 20 miles over the speed limit, she would have had to give me a ticket.
Okay. All right. So she was having a great day. You were having a really good day.
Yeah, $300 ticket I got out of.
Yeah. So we'll skip over. You want to talk a little bit about your Charger. Some of the modifications that you've done, because You know, I absolutely love the starlights that you have in the interior, and you're very big into the visual modifications with that thing.
Yeah, man. I just go briefly over some modification. As you see, I have well, if you watch my channel, you know I have the fiber octave that my wife actually, man, she put her work in on that and helped me with that. My car currently has a Hellcat hood. Shout out to Lucky Tire and Wheel and AXE Wheels. They're my partial sponsor with my wheels, and then my other sponsor is Tatum Upholstery, and that's where I get the red guts from and all that. But other than that, guys, if y'all want to see any more of myself, just make sure y'all go to my channel.
Nice little plug there, buddy.
Yeah, you got to plug, man. You got to plug.
Yeah, you got a new line of merch, right? What's the it's Teespring what?
Man, I don't even know. Was it teespring.com? Oh, yeah, teespring.com.
Teespring.com, but you don't have like the slash.
Oh,
I'll put it in the description.
It's just YouTube it on the budget. Just
All
YouTube.
right. Well, you guys could go visit this guy's channel. He's doing some amazing things. I mean, I'm right now I'm thumbing through a lot of the videos, and I would say within the last 3-4 weeks, your channel is just booming, man.
Yep. Man, we've been going at it, man. Me and you, one on one.
We just keep going back and forth. You're on you're well, you're gonna be sailing right past me.
Yeah, man, but it's not, our relationship is not competition. We've been helping each other out for years, over the past year, man, because we both started damn near.
No, definitely. When did we start talking? It was like when we were both, at like 2,000, 3,000 subscribers?
Yeah, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, man.
Yeah. It's really cool, watching the progression of your channel, and it seems as though, we're both like hand in hand,
Yeah, and then we both have, it's kind of the same platform, but different platform, because you have the V8 and I have the V6, and you do more performance and I do more visual type of modifications. But we're
I think our channels are so cool, like, and like, you feel free to add on top of this is that they're just regular cars. They're just average Joe kind of a thing. A lot of people can relate to the content that you're creating because they're actually able to afford that car.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it is. And I know, and you could speak on this too. What we're doing is what we've been doing, but now we're just filming it. You know what I'm saying? For everybody else to see. So it's nothing new to me and you. We've been doing this. You've been doing performance, I've been doing the visual.
Yeah, and now you're dabbling a little bit in the performance, and I like it, man. I know you were mentioning that you're potentially going to go forced air, maybe put down the road, or even airbags, right?
Yeah, so I already bought the air suspension kit. Shout out to HTX Scat. I bought it off of him and his Scat pack he could sell. So yes, air suspension is coming soon. Supercharged coming soon. I got 2 potential sponsors with that. Yeah, so I dibble dabble it in a little performance a little bit. I don't like all that performance, but I'm getting there.
Once you get into performance, a lot of people, they're going to be asking you to do those performance testing, and you're gonna have to find either a abandoned road, or do you have a drag strip around you or anything?
Yeah, we have a couple drag strips out here in Houston, but I'm not all for that speed, man. I play around a little bit, but it's not going to be nothing crazy. And people keep saying once I get the supercharger, I'm going to go crazy. This is not the only supercharger I'm going to get. The other one, so.
All right, sounds good, man. All right, so you know what? I think that pretty much covers the couple of topics that I wanted to hit on. Do you have anything that you want to add on there?
So, guys, y'all watching this right now today. Today is the last day. Please make sure you go to my channel. I'm doing a giveaway, a Christmas giveaway, guys. A PS4 and the Xbox One. Today is the last day to enter. I will be doing the drawing live on the 20th, and I will be shipping it the same day to you so you can get it to Christmas, on Christmas time. And that's it, man. That's all I have. Make V6 great again.
There you go. I want to give a shout out to Fab Automotive Detailing. Link is in the description. They just sent me this awesome shirt, and I've been wearing it not ever since, but wore it a couple times. I freaking love it. Check their Instagram out. They do great work. And definitely go check out this guy. He's doing some amazing things with his channel. Some really hot button topics. He's hitting on some really good stuff. And definitely enter to win that Xbox. I know I'm going to. I have a couple of. Do I get any favoritism or anything like that?
No, it's randomly picked. You get up to 18 entries. You get 10 if you subscribe to my channel. So if you already subscribe, unsubscribe and subscribe back. If you follow me on Twitter, you get 3. And if you follow me on Instagram, you get 5. So that's 18 entries.
All right, awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us, spending some time. And yeah, there you go.
Peace.